Hello everybody and welcome back to the Mega Man Marathon here on Atomic Comms. We're going to be continuing on with Mega Man 3, the point in the series, or at least the classic series, where I think a lot of things start turning around. Or at least, yeah, weird glitch. Hopping on down here. Where did they don't fix that. I don't even know what causes that, but, whatever. Anyways, yeah, this is kind of we're gonna go to, I'm trying to decide which one to go to first, because you can go to either one of these guys. I think I'll go to Hard Man first. He's plenty easy. But it kind of turns around from here, mostly because the game gets a little bit more complicated. Also, we have the introduction of Mega Man's little sidekick. Oh, jeez. You got the Rush Dog. Which I cannot... Okay, now I'm already screwing up here. Come on, freaking... I hate these bee enemies so much. Of course, like in the previous games, you can easily spawn them out. But, I'm having a terrible job of doing that. I'm not gonna be rewinding unless it's something that happens by accident. So, this stuff right here, if I was to rewind here, I would lose all of my freaking progress. Because, yeah, I gotta remember, I gotta rewind stuff. Because I'm recording this after the X Legacy collections came out. So I've been playing a lot of Mega Man X as of late. Here we go. Here's Rush. Him and his not red. He's not red in this one. I'm actually starting to think that he wasn't red in any of them. He's just slightly purple. So we got Rush, and we also got the Slide. The first game to have it. And, definitely a good move to have. Just makes you go faster. Made the battles move a bit faster as well. You know, made it easier to dodge certain attacks. Come on, freaking monkeys. Same monkeys from Mega Man 2, except now they're more annoying. Excuse me. Angry... just gotta call him Angry Joe. He's not Angry Joe. This guy's Hammer Joe or something like that. Haven't really checked on these enemy names, but Mega Man 3 personally is not my favorite of the original three, I should say. Because I always keep saying in these videos that 1 through 3 have some weird quirks to them. And I think 3 is probably the worst of it. And we'll see that once we get into the second half of the game. After we defeated all 8 Robot Masters. And I'm also kind of guessing how long these playthroughs will be. Because I'm still going by doing all this in one shot. I'm trying to guess how long each one will take based off of this one game alone. Because I want to say this is also probably the longest Mega Man game. The classic one. In the whole series because of how many levels there are. It gets pretty easy later on, but still. It's not going to be nearly as long as 4. Won't be nearly as long as 5 or 6. 7 and 8 and onward are going to be different stories, though. So we got Proto Man as well. Mega Man's bro. And I'm probably going to die. Yep, actually. This is probably where I got to try to... We'll end up getting E-Tanks, like, we'll get E-Tanks, like, nothing, pretty much later on. Ow. Come on. You know, I kind of hate his friggin' pattern, because it's not that difficult of a pattern yet. It's still super hard to guess for some reason, for me at least. Just don't. Let me see if I can make it. Oh, darn it. Oh, come on. Let me see if, okay, well, maybe if I stand over here? Nope. I'm just screwed either way. Nah, forget it. We're gonna have a long video this time anyway, so might as well just go through with it unless... Okay. Depends on where that checkpoint was gonna be. These are not Meatles. They're dudes that have metal heads. They're actual guys driving... I don't know what the heck these things are supposed to be. Bulldozers, I guess. Because I totally know what a bulldozer is. I'm thinking I should go up there to get that health, but... I don't even know why I bothered trying to kill him. So, this entire level, I don't know, I never really liked Hardman's aesthetic of his level. Because it just screams Gutsman to me. Like, it's actually kind of weird. There's a weird theme in, well, it's not really weird, but it's kind of interesting. In Mega Man 3, it's supposed to be kind of like a roundup, or a... I don't know what the term for it is. You know, it ties all the loose ends of the original games. Because it especially becomes more apparent in the castle levels, because there's references to the original Mega Man games, to 1 and 2. And I kind of want to think that maybe this is a Gutsman callback. Just because it's a rocky area, and I don't know, all we're missing are those lifts that drop you. But I don't know. Hardman's just a weird boss in general. So he has the ability to stop time, but just simply by landing. And I did go to him first because it's really easy to damage him. You do more damage to him than he does to you. At that point, it's just a matter of, you know, keeping up with him. I'm thinking that, yeah, let's see if we can actually kill him right here. Yeah, there you go. I came in here with half health and he's dead. Yeah, just keep shooting him and everything will be fine. Hard Knuckle, which is just basically Crash Bomb from last game. But, no, that's it. It's actually a worse version of it. I went one color slightly darker. Or one shade darker, I should say. Alright, back to stage select. Now we'll go to Topman, who's actually weak to Hard Knuckle. Topman is legitimately easier than Hardman in that it's actually easy to dodge his attacks. Also, another thing, with the first 3 Mega Man games, if you're playing this on the Legacy Collection like I am, of course, you'll be better off pretty much just holding onto the auto fire button the entire time. Once you get to the later Mega Man games, you probably will end up using the charge button more often than the auto fire button. But that depends on you. Like, a lot of people say that the charge weapon or the charge buster is kind of, I don't know, pointless. Because, like, you can just shoot everything. I mean, I think it's kind of pointless now that you have this, you know, auto fire button. But in the original games, I thought it was kind of a godsend in some cases. I don't know. I was also playing Mega Man 6 recently as well, just to get footage for some stuff. But now let me go up here. Let me get Rush Coil out. And yeah, 3 just seems like a worse version of 2, because while 2 is like the most iconic one, and 3 does have some good stuff too. It has some good songs to it. Good soundtrack. You know, it still has some iconic moments to it, but it's just the levels are just weird. In that, like, where are we right now? Like, I was asking this question in 1 and 2, but I want to be even more apparent with that because, like, I guess this is a greenhouse or something like that. What does Topman have to do with, I don't know, whatever it's growing here. And these cats that cough out their frickin', their play toy, the yarn balls. Alright, meat tools. Let me get... Yeah, why not? I can't wait till the later games when you get the energy balancer. It does get kind of annoying to have to switch between weapons. I don't know whether right here this is good level design or bad level design. Right here, just... Because you gotta keep shooting them. Can't really dodge those projectiles depending on your timing. Cause I don't freaking know. And these tops. They're like the Super Mario Brothers platforms, except harder. And he's technically not even spinning on them, he's just moving back and forth. Shouldn't be that difficult. I forget if in the comics there was actually, because they did adapt Mega Man 3 in the comics. If, because they were making a joke about how broken Rush Jet is. And that, okay, come on, select the weapon. Okay, gotta go down. I'm having trouble selecting weapons here. Oh, jeez. Okay, nope, I'm not taking either of those hits that I got. Because you should not be that hard to dodge. There we go. Oh yeah, you can also control which direction Hard Knuckle goes in. So yeah, I would have died to the top man. He's just easy in terms of his pattern, pretty much. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that Hard Man, you know, did less damage than you do to him, then he'd probably be way more difficult, but that's not really necessary here. Topspin, which is probably the worst ever weapon in the whole classic series, because it literally does nothing, and it often at times glitches out. So which one should I go to next? Because a lot of these guys are kind of easy, especially when you get the, especially since I have the rewind button. I probably will end up going to Magnet Man. Just for the heck of it. I forget if he gives you Rush Jet or not, but I was talking about the comics. The comics did a pretty good job of adapting this game as well. And in Top Man stage, they made a joke about Rush Jet being, like, totally broken as hell. And Mega Man just skips over that whole segment with the tops. And Top Man got all upset about it because it's like, oh, you're dodging my platforming, my platforming challenge. I made it specifically for you. Then you're just flying over it. Oh, frick. He's easier to dodge here. Especially helps that he doesn't shoot at you for half the room. Oh, jeez. Thank you. Didn't need to die to him there. I hate these guys too. Send out their missiles and they'll keep going at you. Nope. No. Oh, come on. Trying to... I don't know. Here's this one area. This is probably like a more realistic setting for some of one of the levels. Just... Oh, there's that's something I never noticed. The RWs. Wow, that is actually something I never realized. This is Dr. Wily, Dr. Wright batteries, I guess, huh? That's interesting. Because in this game, I actually do forget if it was in this, because I think they might have changed it in this, but I think Dr. Light is known as Dr. Wright in this game. Meaning that a bunch of little kids are now confused, because it's like, who's Dr. Wright? And of course, that's just English at its best right there. Come on. What am I doing wrong? Okay, I'll just do this. What am I doing? I'll use Rush Coil. Go up. Go. Oh, wait. Rush, don't go away. Stay here, dog. Never mind. That was still pretty pointless. Let's see. Where do I go? Okay. I will use Rush Coil when I deem it necessary. Like right here. Now I can't use it. Now I actually gotta do this legitimately. I can't tell if this is harder than the original. No, it's not. Yeah, this block puzzle's easy. Like, the only thing that would really make it harder is the whole magnetism thing that's pulling you back, but that's not really doing much. That doesn't really do much at all, especially when you get farther away from them. I'll just get hit by that guy. Who's down here again? I gotta get him anyway, so who cares? Rush coil, even though no real point to it. You know, like these red and yellow just wires going all over the place. Like, I guess it would make sense for a magnet robot to be here, but I don't know what here is. I guess it's just another electrical plant, I guess. All the levels in this one seem to, like, just... I don't know, they just blur together for me. Like, the only thing making them different is the aesthetics. So he just jumps around. He throws these at you. Oh, shoot. He's a bit more predictable with his pattern. Oh, frick. I need to stop doing that. I don't understand how this works. He attracts him to you, but yet I can't shoot him? Okay, let me see if I can get away from... What? Oh. Oh, you're gonna do that to me, are you? Yeah, that's what I thought. See, rewind button breaks everything. I am the time master. Okay, now I'm starting to screw up because I'm not hitting him at all now. This will definitely make things more difficult. Come on. Again, probably one of the less linear Mega Man games. I think the best Mega Man games are the ones where you can literally go in whatever direction you want. And by any direction, I mean whatever level you want. Ow. Oh, come on, wait, really? I can dodge this. Go to the other side. Come on. Get hit. Alright, no, you're not... The whole point of coming here was to not do this. Okay, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? The robot? Oh, no, just me. I was gonna say, who's gonna win? The magnet robot or the guy that can reverse time? I wonder who. Also, weird inconsistency. The bottom right freaking energy weapon blast thing. It's always out of balance between all the other ones. Don't understand why. There's a lot of graphical glitches in this. Alright, who to go to next? Because literally none of the weapons I have are weak to any of these guys. Actually, no, wait, it's weak to Shadow Man. I guess we'll go to Shadow Man next. Go back in the correct order. But his weakness just sucks, though, because of the whole... His top hit spin is literally not even a good weapon, like, in the slightest. Because, like, sometimes it works, and then when it does work, there's no guarantee you'll be able to use it again, because there's a weird glitch where it'll literally... You use it once, you'll lose all energy for it. Oh, we got Proto Man again. Or Blues, as he's called, however you want to call him. Ow. Yeah, there's no real red. There's red in the... I was gonna say, because Proto Man's supposed to be red. Here he is being purple. I'll stand here and shoot you. Hope it hits you. Yeah, just stand here. Jumping and shooting, man. He's literally jumping and shooting. There we go. I do wonder what sprite he uses whenever he teleports out. This is weird. He just jumps in midair, even though it's supposed to look like he's jumping. Oh, these guys. Like to the right or left. Doesn't do it. Magnet. We'll take these guys out. It's not his weakness, so I don't mind using it. The only time I mind using a weapon is if it's the weakness to the boss, or it's really not that useful outside of the boss. Let me see. Do I have any other weapons? No, I don't. I should know that. These grenade people. Explode you. the precursor to Grenade Man in Mega Man 8. Go across. Where is there another projector guy? This is where the graphics also being weird too, is the whole, like, what is the red stuff in the back? Is that lava? What plant? Where are we at? These locations make no sense, and I don't know where I am. I literally don't know where I am. Well, now we get to walk around inside the backgrounds of the level select areas. I need to go back and get Magnet. At least I want to go back and get Magnet, I should say. Oh wait, when did I get an E-Tank? I don't remember. Unless that was given to me earlier. I hate these guys too. Because they're always either too low for you to shoot, or they're too high, or they jump at you too fast. Like that. Oh, screw you. Oh, come on. There we go. Give me that magnet. And now you're probably going to scroll back. Never mind, he's gone. That's just the annoying thing in Mega Man, when there's one boss or one enemy who keeps pushing you back. And then you defeat him, and then you come back, and then he's still there. Because he respawned. Oh, these guys suck. I have seen many Let's Plays where somebody is weak to... It's like, has only 2 things of health left, like I do. They get to this section, and then one of these guys kills them. Like that. But I'm not going to become a statistic. Even though I technically was. Okay. 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 Really? First you jumped there. That's right. Somebody's playing Plague Road. I don't know who you are. So I'm probably going to die to this guy. Let me see, how many lives do I have? I haven't really gotten any 1-ups so far. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, so he's got kind of a predictable pattern as well. He jumps. He jumps, he slides. He jumps, he slides. There's actually a Mega Man fan game that I was playing not too long ago. It's called Mega Man Rock Force. I didn't really like it all that much, but I don't really plan to... Come on. I don't really plan to Let's Play any Mega Man fan games anytime soon. Where, one of the Robot Masters has the ability to make callbacks to previous Mega Man Robot Masters. And, one of them was Shadow Man. And I pretty much had to learn his pattern by doing that. And this is literally all the Robot Master did for the first part of the battle. Okay, this is probably going to get annoying. But I have my reason for it. Oh, he didn't do that. The Robot Master's name in that game was Charade Man. He didn't have Shadow Blade. So this is all new. Oh, the Shadow Blades don't go back to him. That'd probably be a lot harder if he did that. Oh, come on. Jump! Jump! What the heck? My button's not working. Am I not allowed to jump in a certain part of the screen? This actually might get a little bit more difficult right here. So I'm just screwed. Enjoy the freaking reversed version of the boss theme. Let me see if I can make it this way. That's right. Oh, now you want to go back to sliding. Oh. Oh, you want to do that now, huh? No. Nope. Oh, now you want me to jump? There we go. See if I can make it. Slide this way. Whoops. 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 What's that? I didn't die? You didn't see that coming. Yeah, that boss battle probably took up like 5 minutes. All because I didn't bother using the E-Tank or using his weakness. Alright, I had his weakness. I probably should have tried using his weakness at least once. Rush Marine, which is useful in only 2 levels in the whole game. And we are going to go... We are not going there. I mean, Shadow Man is pretty much this game's version of Metal Blades. So it's pretty useful in a lot of areas, but it's not nearly as useful as Metal Blades was. They don't do nearly as much damage, and they don't go as far across the screen. Their range is very limited compared to Metal Blades, which was pretty much able to go wherever the heck they wanted. And these guys are annoying too. I think my issue with the jumping earlier was because I was keeping my hand on the control stick. And I was holding it down. So the game thought I wanted to slide. Which I did not want to do. Which is kind of the annoying thing about playing an NES game like this with a control stick. You know, something that didn't really exist back in the day. Something that's able to go in more than 8 directions, I should say. Because I can't really tell. I should probably stop doing that, but... I don't know, once I get to Mega Man 8, it shouldn't really be that much of an issue. I'm not even that big a fan of 8 either. Like, definitely the next Mega Man games got more experimental, but I don't know, I think 3 is probably the most unique out of all of them for, you know, a specific reason. This is where would bring up sequelitis and how all these Hammer Joes are placed in really specific areas that if you get hit by them, it's your fault. So just stay out of their way and they won't hurt you. Let me go up here. Let me jump, please. Thank you. And we get these weird question mark cans, which only appear in this game. And none of these items are useful, actually. And I'm going to end up doing this on Mega Man 4 as well, when we get Eddie. Let's see, do I get a new... extra life. There we go. Another good thing that the rewind button does. It allows you to farm items, technically. In the loosest term of technically. Also, I haven't, like I said, I have been playing the Mega Man X Legacy collections. Neither one of them have the rewind function. The rewind function is the only thing, only appears in this one collection. I'm also not all that impressed with the X collections either. They're way too similar to one another. The only thing that makes them different are the 4 games that are in them. Which kind of makes Legacy Collection 2 kind of weird. Or kind of pointless in a way. Because it's like... Mega Man X Legacy Collection has Mega Man's 1 through 4... X's 1 through 4. Which are games that range from to pretty damn good. Meanwhile, we got X Legacy Collection 2 where the games range from to... What the hell were you thinking, Capcom? So, I don't even know if it's even worth it to get, but I just got it because I was really curious about X7 and X8. I beat X7 in like 2 or 3 days, and it was the worst 2 or 3 days of my life. Because of how difficult it was, just because of the level design. I didn't really like any of the weapons. The 3D did not help at all. I mean, I'm complaining about a game that came out in like 2003 or something like that. But it wasn't even a good idea back in the day, either. Alright, let me get Shadow Blade out. Yeah, I'm missing the weapon, the weapon menu from the later games. 1 through 3 didn't really... It's not even his weakness either, so I'm kind of screwing up here, but, I don't know. Snake Man is kind of weird. He's kind of, like, he kind of has a predictable pattern. My issue is that he does a lot of damage, is the thing. Let me see if I can time this. Okay, I guess that's what you're supposed to do. You just jump away from him when you can. Ow. Just do that. Jump across. There we go. Alright, I got it now. At least I got that for future reference. So yeah, pretty simple so far. Again, only easy because of my rewind button. I don't think I would have been able to do any of this in any other version. I do think it's kind of weird. They just got the face from the enemy select screen and then just plastered it on a new body. In the Genesis version of this, the Wily Wars, they did that same thing, but they had actual original art for the head, so it looks a lot nicer. So I don't know about that, about what they were doing here, but again, limited cartridge space. Then we got Gemini Man, who's got kind of a weird gimmick to him, or not gimmick, but just a weird theme to him. I don't know what this song is even supposed to be. Is it supposed to be like a horror theme or something like that? Like it's supposed to be star themed, and I get that from right here, but once we get into the second section, it looks nothing like that. It looks like we went into Metroid, which I guess is maybe another reference to, you know, because it's space oriented, but okay, would you like to get out of my way? Maybe I should be using the other weapons. Again, Magna Man probably would be good. Magna Missile. Alright, everything's going smoothly from right here. Alright, that guy didn't want to dissipate. Excuse me. Whoop. Like it matters, I would just rewind back to... Oh, jeez. Oh, now I'm screwed. Now I'm screwed. Fine. Top Man. Let's see what it does. Nothing. It does absolutely frickin' nothing. Genius. What a wonderful move this is. Okay, let me just go back to next. Let me get Shadow Blade out. Again, aim mid in whatever direction you want. I'm just gonna stop on trying to get here without any damage. Hello. Want to help me out? Okay, thank you. Now we're gonna go back up here. There's nothing across that way either. You would think there would be. In 4 they do that, where there's an open gap in the center and they expect you to go out to the other side, but that does not happen. Awesome, I made the jump. And we have to stop using it here. These things only break with the Power Buster. Oh, another extra life. Okay, I'll take it. This is kind of a fun, actually, little thing they got here. I do like opening these eggs up and shooting the things that are inside it. If there was a score system, you'd be having 1 billion points right here. And I like this section when it gives you a lot of really good items. You know, like extra lives and stuff. Kind of makes me wish that, you know, E-tanks were items that you can attain from destroying enemies and such. Oh, come on. Oh, whatever. I can't get it anyway. Makes me wonder how you're supposed to get it, actually. I forgot how to. Sorry, I keep calling you back, Rush. Just refilling the energy. Should be getting Magna Man, actually, now that you think about it. No. Go back. Thank you. See, how much weapon energy can I get from here? These are just tadpoles or whatever. Again, I don't get what any of this has to do with stars. I mean, yeah, like, there's that thing I said about Metroid, but were they really trying to reference Metroid? Oh, this will be good. I don't need the magnet, but... Oh, there's more magnet. Oh, maybe that's the reason why Rush isn't totally red. Because magnet's red. Yeah, that's because that's actually closer to what Rush's colors are supposed to be. Actually, I wonder why they didn't... I guess they didn't... None of the red stuff that's in this game uses it because of the magnets. Gotta love that NES palette. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate these jumps. We gotta jump backwards. There we go. Ow. Oh, these things do not do a whole lot of damage to you. Trying to jump and shoot at the same time. What's wrong with me, this game? I mean, I doubt it's noticeable, but I do have a bit of a sinus issue. I don't think I'm sick or anything, but... Has nothing to do with the reason why it's taken forever for me to get to Mega Man 3. This is actually the weird one, because Rush can only be summoned in really specific areas in this game. Ow. Let's get one more of you. Because I'm being a... Get you. Because I'm being a freaking OCD about my weapons at this point. Come on, fly. Dragonfly. Again, dragonflies, there's penguins all over the place. Evil freaking penguin dispenser. Slide him back. Yeah, it's like they're making you use that slide. Ow. Ow. Oh. Forget it, whatever. I'm not gonna bother. I'm done getting weapon energy. I want to try finishing this as fast as I can. I'm taking long enough as is. And here we go. We got Rush Marine now. Which does make this area a little bit more fun. But again, it only exists in water. Or can only run in water. Get this extra life. And you gotta be careful. Because you can run out of energy for it. Don't pause the game. What? Yeah, okay, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shoot the damn things. Shoot, shoot. Oh, what? Really, Dragonfly? Really? Oh, okay, yeah, I screwed myself over. I'm gonna try going down. Let me see if... Okay. Let me go down more. Really? Oh my god, there's so much stuff I can't... Again, I said not to pause. So don't pause. Whatever. Now I will pause. We'll use an E-Tank. Because trust me, when we get to the end of the game, we're going to be getting these things, like, out of nowhere. Let's get back in here. There's no reason to be doing this, but I like doing this more than platforming. Get the energy for it. Let's do some platforming in my dog. And look at that, another E-Tank. What did I say? Get another E-Tank. The castle levels are definitely freaking easy. They're a lot easier than some of the other games. Shoot, I love how you're gonna shoot when I don't want you to shoot. Love it. There we go. Those are frog robots, I guess. Weirdly designed mini-boss. Well, okay. We don't need Rush Marine. Whatever. What am I doing? Let's get Snake out. Because Gemini hates snakes. I forget if that's a reference to the Zodiac or anything. Because I guess Gemini Man would have bipolar disorder. I don't know. Yeah, just let him kill me. Who cares? Okay, Gemini Man, time to take you down. You and your clones. Now, which one's the real one? I think you could shoot either one, so it doesn't really even matter. Yeah, he does a lot of damage too, jeez. So it makes me wonder what the point of the clone was. Because it just gives you another outlet for killing them. Now I got Gemini Laser, that's also kind of pointless. I think that's the problem with Mega Man 3, is that the weapons just aren't as good as 2's. Because like Shadow Blade and, what was the other one? Shadow Blade and Magnet Missile. I guess Snake Man as well. And Hard Man. I guess those are the only good ones. Top Man? And freaking Gemini Man? Like, that's just pointless. Needle Man. Top Man just does nothing unless you're using it against whatever's weak to it. But even then, that's just... You better hope it actually works. I think it's just all Top Man. It all comes down to Top Man's weapon. Like, would you want a weapon that's totally broken, or do you want one that actually works? I guess that they both mean that they don't work, but... Broken or actually works. So it's either Metal Blades or Top Spin. Neither. No, I want Metal Blades. You'd always use Metal Blades. I don't know why Mega Man never kept Metal Blades. There's been many a fan theory talking about that, but I don't know. It's just always weird that Mega Man can never keep the weapons he got in the last game. That's always a major, like, logical flaw in Mega Man. Like, you've been through 8 games or whatever. You've been through 10 games, and yet you're starting off Mega Man 11 like you never got them in the first place. Like, what happened to the Metal Blades? What happened to literally any weapon, to be honest? It would certainly make the later games really freaking easy. I mean, I can understand only being able to hold up to 8 of them, but when you start off, you don't have anything? Oh, come on. Just let me get through here. I always get the need to freaking... I mean, I told myself I was only going to do this when I hit things by accident. But, ow. Like that. Oh, go through... What the heck? Come on. Okay, I'm just going to go through. I said I was only going to do it by accident when, it's something that happens by accident, you know, happens, but not all the time, and here I am using it all the time. I'm just trying to get through here efficiently, I guess. Even though me wasting the time is not efficient in the slightest. Yeah, Needle Man stage, we're going to be coming back here later. Oh, whatever. Gonna get another E-Tank. Again, another E-Tank just out in the open. Just easily accessible. You don't have to break a certain wall in order to get it. You don't need to, you know, get a certain, like, adapter or whatever in order to reach an area. It's just right there. Ow. Now forget it. I think I used up all the rewinds I can use. I've been using rewinds way too much. Trikey. Just playing Mega Man X Legacy Collection. But like, yeah, Mega Man X Collection I do like. X Legacy Collection 2, I only really got because of curiosity. Because I know... Because I've played 5 and 6 already. I don't really care much for them. And I never played 7 and 8. And, didn't like 7 for obvious reasons. And I heard that 8 was an okay game. But, I don't like that one much either. I thought it's way too difficult for what you're given. They still changed way too much about it. Like, I don't know, it's got some weird details, but I don't know if I ever do a Mega Man X Legacy Collection or a Mega Man X Marathon for like an X9 or something like that. I probably will do it. I probably won't do a Legacy Collection because even playing the games on my own, I'm having a bunch of problems. There we go. Gemini laser sucks, by the way. It's way too slow and it bounces around to places you don't want it to bounce around to. Matching needle cannon is a pretty cool weapon. But, yeah, X8's just way too weird. I think that's probably it. And here we got Rush Jet. The best version of Rush Jet. That never comes back ever again. Now we got Sparkman Drill. Another Mega Man X reference. Not sure if that's what they were going for in Mega Man X, but it would be a nice little Easter egg. Sparkman Drill and Drillman. Sparkman Drillman. Somebody shipped them together, made them a mandrill, made them a monkey, and there you go. Yeah, you can spawn these guys off screen as well. Let me see if I can. Probably shouldn't even be bothering me with that right now, but yep, there he goes. You gotta get them in a specific part of the screen, but it makes the level a lot easier. I got another Joe here. Wonder why they're called Joes. They always look different. Yeah, this stage is crazy though with its background. Whoop, oops. Whoop, whoop. Spawn you out of existence again. Once it comes to that, there we go. Oh, come on. Because I think the thing is you're supposed to like get rid of its spawn thing. I think it's because it spawns in right there that you can't really do it. Oh, jeez. Now I'm just being freaking, I don't know what word I'm trying to come up with. I'm one of those people that like I'm trying to formulate a sentence and I want to get the exact words for what I'm trying to say. But then when it actually comes time for me to say it, then I can't do anything about it. I just go a blank. And it's really freaking annoying. Going up. And what do I got here? Come on. This is going to be the longest game. And I've been wasting so much time. I've been looking at my, the amount of time I always have in these videos, and I always manage to at least get through all 8 Robot Masters, like, within, like, half an hour or something like that. Because if I remember correctly, okay, I'm gonna try, okay, come on. I hate this section. You gotta... Come on! Jeez. What is Shadow Blade? I forgot which one destroys these things the fastest. Get through there. Okay, go fast. Thank you. I forget about if it was an hour or if it was like half an hour or something. Yeah, Mega Man 1 and 2 I think were just an hour. This one, we're coming up to an hour and I'm just barely gonna beat the 8th Robot Master. And we're technically just barely halfway through the game. So this is gonna be the longest one. Granted, a lot of this was probably me just spamming the hell out of the rewind button, which... Yeah, please forgive me for that. Trust me, during 7 through 10, we're gonna be wishing that I had that rewind button. We got something similar to it. But, you know, which will actually help out a lot, but... I forget it, kill me. But, I still would like it. It's funnier to use a rewind button. What weapon should I use? I think he is weak to Spike, actually. To Needle, I should say. Needle Man should be the most dangerous Robot Master in the whole game because he has sharp things on him. And Mega Man dies in one hit to Needles. So why doesn't the Needle Man kill him in one hit? I don't know. Because they're technically needles and not spikes, I guess. Turn around. Wow, this is embarrassing. Yeah, so you can shoot like a bunch of these things at once. Doesn't really use up a whole lot of weapon energy. And there we go. Love it, he jumps up into the center. I'm glad they programmed that in, otherwise he'd just be walking to the right for eternity. We got the Spark Shock. Jeez Louise. That's synonymization there. And here we got Mega Man 3's most infamous and unique I can't believe I'm going to blank for words here. You know, feature is we got Doc Robot, which has the ability to copy or like replicate the patterns and attack functions of the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters. I can't talk right now. Mega Man 2 Robot Masters. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to speak too quickly or what, because yeah, I don't know. So we're back at Needleman stage. These are just either completely new stages that are using the same graphics of the original stage. Yeah, now I'm just not caring. Rush Coil. Or they're harder versions of the original stage. Either way, they suck. Because again, we're going through the same stage twice, or it feels like it at least. And we're facing against Robot Masters that we've already faced against. Now I gotta go back up here. We haven't used Rush Jet once, but we will use it in a bit. I have to use it. And I'm gonna be bringing up that wonderful design logic that Mega Man's 1 through 3 ran on. In that there's always going to be one section of the game where you have to use a specific item or weapon or you know, adapter in order to get through it. And it's going to be right after we face against Airman for a second time or third time. And this is the other problem with Mega Man 3 is that I can never remember which weapons he's weak to. Because they're weak to they still got weaknesses. But they're weak to the really specific ones that you have no idea about. I think it was it Mega Man? Mega Man is one of them. There's actually multiple weaknesses to this guy. That was swell, so let's hope I don't have to use that again later on. Oh, screw it, I'm just gonna... And again, that problem with you can't dodge comes into effect again. Although it's not as bad now. I think he's weak to Spark as well. No, I don't know. Ah, who cares, he's dead. You will be missed, Airman. But here we go again. We have this game's one section where you gotta use Rush Jet in order to get through it. Mega Man 1 had the Magnet Beam. Mega Man 2 had the item number 2 and the Crash Bomb. And this game's got Rush Jet. Oh boy. This entire game... Ow. This entire section right here is a bottomless pit unless you use Rush Jet. And you have to keep getting these things. Actually, you don't have to keep getting them. Keep doing this. Ow. Maybe if I jump at a better time. Okay, jump. If you keep jumping... Okay, I don't know how I got that, but alright. You just keep jumping, you will never run out of energy. Because it only counts whenever Mega Man is actually standing on Rush. But I've seen people actually get stuck at the beginning of that section, and it sucks. It's boring. Because then you have to get Rush Jet all over again. And again, you need to use Rush Jet, otherwise you're stuck. Nah, forget it. I was actually going to get Rush Coil, but whatever. Jump over you, shoot you. We need to get Shadow Blade out, because now we got the giant Meatles. Ow. Who shoots out shmup balls. And Meatles. But he's weak mostly against Shadow Blade. Giant meat tools are going to be a normal thing in later games. He can hover, but he sticks close to the ground. How adorable. Just meat tools are adorable in general. They're the Goombas of the Mega Man series. And it's understandable why. They're just so dang adorable. They're actually more adorable than Goombas. But now he got a bigger one. Although this one has 2 jets coming out of it. I don't know, I just also love how I've been playing through the X games also have meat tools. They're just so out of place in those games because everything's more serious, more, you know, threatening, you know, more menacing, and yet you got these cute little meat tools. These little plush dolls freaking just walking around still, trying to be a threat. So who's Crash Man gonna be weak against? Is he weak against Spark? Is he the weak Spark Man? Nope. Is he the Snake Man? Nope. I'm gonna keep doing this until I figure out what his weakness is. Oh, jeez. But yeah, same pattern. It's actually a bit harder to dodge them because of how much larger some of them are. Like Heat Man, I think, is kind of harder because of how tall he is now. So let me just go back to the beginning before I started getting hurt. And let me get Needle out again, and let me start shooting. Yeah, Crash Man, of course. He will jump when you shoot. I'm going to get an E-Tank out. Well, I'm going to try to get an E-Tank out. I said I'm going to try to get an E-Tank out. Excuse me. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to keep shooting you. You're going to keep jumping. I don't think this is even like the main weakness you can use. Because again, there's multiple ones you can use. Because I'm pretty sure the creators or the developers expected that some people would get confused with the weakness order. So now we can go wherever you want. I just wanted to go to Needle Man first. Again, it's 4 different levels. With the same aesthetics, same music. And it's kind of annoying. Feels a little bit uncreative because again, I'm going to bring up that fan game I was playing earlier. It has a similar gimmick to it where after you defeat the first 4 Robot Masters, or you defeat all 8 main Robot Masters, you actually do get the ability, or they essentially combine into 4 brand new Robot Masters. So it's a combination of the 2 original ones. And you get a totally new level for them. You don't get any weapons for them, but it was kind of a neat little thing for it, where it's like, it's a cute little logic thing. 2 Robot Masters come together, they form one brand new one. You get new music, new level. You know, you know which one, which Robot Master they're weak to. You know, based off of the combination of Robot Masters that came out of it. It's pretty neat. That was, I mean, I had issues with that fan game because it was kind of weirdly designed. It was also trying to be kind of really deep as well in terms of its story and moral, but I don't know. As a person that's actually trying to develop his own fan game, it had some pretty neat ideas. And yes, I am trying to make my own Mega Man fan game. It's taken for me forever though. Between doing YouTube, doing my own art, trying to learn, you know, Flash animation, or I guess Adobe animation, I should say. He's actually weak to. Let me focus on the game first here. Magnet. Yeah, of course, the Metal Man is weak to the magnet. I can jump over this. Jump. Nope. Too early or too late. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, but between just doing my own art, learning animation, and, you know, making YouTube videos on YouTube, because as much as unsuccessful as I kind of am, I still want to try, you know, making this channel work. You know, it's just kind of hard. Oh, now it wants to freaking disappear. Alright, whatever. There we go. So I guess there's a couple of ones that you can't really spawn out. I guess it just depends on where you're spawning it out. Because if it spawns where you're trying to spawn it out, then it's going to end up spawning in anyway. If that makes any sense. I just hate this section because these things will keep falling down. Wanted to get that weapon energy, but whatever. Ow. Need to hurry up. You gotta go fast. Like in Sonic. I was actually gonna do a Sonic marathon back when Sonic Mania was about to come up, but I never had the time to do it. Sonic Mania was my last video for a long time. I got Quickman now. Quickman was another Robot Master that Charade Man was kind of basing his moveset off of. And he was actually, that one was actually a lot more difficult than Shadow Man was. Shadow Man actually kills Quickman in Super Adventure Rock Man, which is an old FMV game. Probably the most obscure, or one of two really obscure Mega Man games in the whole series. I think he's actually weak to Gemini Laser. Shadow Man just throws a shuriken and friggin' just stabs Quickman. That was a really depressing game, honestly. It's kind of boring and it was depressing. All at once. Which is not the kind of game you want to be playing with a Mega Man game. Why does the frickin' fast robot have to be weak to the slow laser that jumps around everywhere? Again, this frickin' weapon sucks. Just jump into the laser. Like, statistically speaking, he should just be able to. He should just run into the laser at some point. No, I'm gonna try to stay alive as long as I can. I probably could have killed him right there if I really tried hard enough. I love how I just went into a just locked myself into a corner right there. Oh, okay. I'm gonna actually use a knee tank. I'm gonna waste a knee tank. Okay, swell. Great. Wonderful. Grand. Just to get one hit off of him. Yeah, this is not my favorite stage select. I mean, it shouldn't take that long, but this is no boss rush where you know what the weaknesses are and or whatever. This is completely new. Shoot. This is just you going through the same level, and then you fighting same old Robot Masters, but with different weaknesses, and you don't know what the weaknesses are. Really? Ah, man. I don't know why these spikes are on the sides of the ladder. If you get killed by those spikes, I don't feel sorry for you. Now I'm just feeling negative. Trust me, if I do a Mega Man X marathon, I'm gonna be even more freaking pissed off. I'm not even pissed off. I'm just, I don't know, kind of bored. The Dog Robot stages can be kind of boring. You know, for reasons I just listed, but they can be annoying or boring, depending on the person. I mean, again, you know, I don't know why they didn't, I mean, I know why they didn't make original levels, but it seems kind of foolish to me. Like, why now? I mean, you know, I love how I keep making these complaints and then I start defending the game. Like, there's that theme that they're trying to make this retrospective for the previous two Mega Man games, so having the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters here would make sense. But I feel like this could have been handled a bit better, and he's weak to needle. Ow. He's a lot more dangerous than he was in Mega Man 2. I've always had a problem jumping over that leaf shield. Oh, Mega Man 2. You're everywhere these days. And, yeah, this is actually the one time where a Sniper Joe is... Or a Hammer Joe is placed in a really badly, you know, placed area. Bad placement. Because at this point, it's always been a matter of... You know, you just jump or something in order to get him. This one, it's like, nope, it's right in your line of fire. Or you're right in his line of fire, I should say. Let me shoot. Oh, you're gonna be like that now, are you? You're gonna be like that now, are you? Throw. Go on. Ow! Get freaking frog. What? Are you serious? Oh my god. I don't think... Who's weak to this? Who's... Now I'm coughing. Slow. This is not a bad game. I used to love this game, though. Like, I think this was... I used to say that 3 was better than 2, but I'm kind of questioning why I thought that now. Because at least 2 you got over with. These missiles... I hate these enemies specifically for these missiles, because they don't stop... It's like, okay, fine. Let me get a weapon out. Let me get something out. There's got to be something. Like, here's something that could have helped. Why wasn't top spin like a shield? Like, every time you use it, you would spin around, but then you would produce a shield or whatever. I don't... Fine, whatever. You know what? It's been a while since I died. Let's do it. Well, let's see how far back I had to go. Oh, this guy. Wonderful. Well, I guess the whole point was you had to slide under it. Or whatever. Still, since this is the first game that introduced the slide, would you really know how to do that? And I keep spying this guy in and out, so his health is back up to 100%. I guess I could use the snake if I wanted to. Stop getting hit. And I still spawn him out. Snake. Go on, snake. Oh, it doesn't even hurt him. Never mind. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Again, whatever. Oh, an extra life. Thanks. Making up for the... I don't even want to... Oh my god. I don't even want to really complain all that much right now. Again, not bad. Really huge hitbox, this guy. Are you just invincible for as long as you're crouching? Just stay crouching, freaking frog. Gotta hate these frog enemies. They're not even frogs. I don't know what they're called, but... I hate them all the same. There. That's what should have happened last time. Maybe I should... And maybe I should have rewinded back. Is it rewound or rewinded? Maybe I should have went all the way back before I got on that screen and just used the metal blades or the shadow blade. Speaking of this, I think he's actually weak to them. No, he is. Except, of course, he's bigger. Every time. Why is the heat robot weak to metal? Kind of ironic, since he wasn't. He was one of the few robot masters that could not be damaged with metal blade. So I just went myself. I'm stuck in a corner now because I can't land. Let me just do this. Let me see if I can change myself up here. Okay, I can do this. So there we go. See, that's problem solving. Made that one work out. And now we got Gemini Man again. Not Gemini Man. Gotta love that painted background. I could see the canvas that it was painted on. Oh, now the fire is blue. And we got mice. I love these paintings. Freaking, yeah. Promotional art before computers existed. I gotta give props to the painter. I suck at painting. I can do digital stuff just fine. I prefer it over traditional, but then again, traditional will always win out. I learned that in college and high school. Because with traditional art, you can just draw it wherever the heck you want. You got a pen, you got a paper. Just doodle. Who cares? With digital, if you have it, yeah, you can do it with a tablet or whatever, but you still need to charge that tablet. But then again, you could say that for painting as well. Painting, you kind of need the paint, you kind of need the brush, or unless you want to do finger painting, I guess. But I don't really do that. Oh, come on, land. Oh, yeah, because I guess the question mark block, is a literal block. Magnet missile. I can't hit this guy. Too fast. Too furious. Let me get rush coil out again. And what do we got in this question mark? Something I don't want. Actually, I probably could have used that. That's something else I don't really want. I will try taking that. Let me just get my rush jet out. I invested a couple of seconds into... Let me rewind back. Let's hope I don't undo it. So I don't undo it. Okay, go faster. Rush, can't you... Why can you not spawn in down here? Come on, give me a sec. Forget it, whatever. I don't want to waste any more time. I'm wasting everybody's time. I'm probably gonna get that life, get that life, get that life, get the life, get the life. Come on, come on, get the life, get the. No, come on, all this. Oh, okay. Never mind. You can keep the life. I got my own. Stop coming in, rush. Just shooting all these eggs. Jump. Oh, come on. Again, whatever. I don't care. I got a bunch of E-tanks, but I got... Never mind, I only got one E-tank. Again. The castle will make up for all that. What the heck? Wow. Thanks. I will take that. Oh, that's it. Yeah, again, thanks, game. Where was this earlier? Where was this generosity earlier? Give me another one-up. I want them. I know you got more. What do I got? No, I'm not caring. I don't care about my weapon energy. Jump up. And let's do rush coil. Go up. Oh, okay, that still worked somehow. Let's use rush coil again. Get out of here, tadpoles. Let's get Shadow Blade. The Shadow Blade will work on them just fine. You know, as long as I could shoot it. What the heck? I can... Wait, are you serious? I can only shoot it in 6 directions? Or how many directions is that? 5? No, that's swell. Because I'm trying to shoot it downward, but I can't. Simple enough. Reminds me of Mega Man 11 a little bit. By the amount of shooting and sliding you gotta do. Got Flash Man, who is weak to needles, I think. Yep. Needles is a pretty amazing weapon. His pattern's a little bit different because he shoots straight forward instead of at an angle. Well, now he's shooting at an angle. I don't remember him ever being able to shoot straight forward is my thing. Rush. Coil. Wrong area rush. these mice that actually come out of the holes in the level. Cute little detail. Back to using Rushmary. So I apologize. I meant there's 3 levels that it's useful in. Except you actually do need to use it here. So this comes back in Mega Man 4 as well. And it's actually not as useful there, because there's only 1 level that it's actually useful in. Now let's get P. Get your mind out of the gutter. Do these give us any items? Come on. Take it. These little mice guys. Yeah, so they come out of holes. Who thought? Who would have thought that? Jump up. Get to the end of the level. Come on. Oh man, this is long. Yeah, it's almost kind of different. And look, it's a water section. I wonder who's weak, who's going to be fighting here. And we're going to be using blades on him. Wonder who's here. Bubble Man, a more colorful version of his level. It doesn't hurt your eyes either. But he kills me. It's technically not Bubble Man. He's a guy that acts like him. So it's completely different. I'm totally fine. Also, Shadow Blades just sucks more than Metal Blades does. So, I can accept, you know, oh, come on. Forget it, just kill me, I don't care. I might lose some respect for that. Then again, I've been, pretty much whenever you rewind in this game, or when I rewind in this game, aren't I already losing respect? You know, by not accepting my death. But it's worse now, because I died to Bubble Man. I'm never going to be able to regain, you know, my privilege. Who dies to Bubble Man is Bubble Man. He's a lot harder than people cut him out to be, because, like, it's bubbles. He uses bubbles. What's threatening about bubbles? And here we go. Oh. Broke Man. Same thing with Rockman Force. You get 4 other levels and then you get 1 level. Well, this isn't even a level. It's just a boss battle at Hard Man stage of all things. I don't really understand why Hard Man specifically, but that was easy. And actually, this is the first Mega Man game ever to have cutscenes in it, like legit cutscenes. Oh no! Right after we received the last element, Wily ran off with Gamma. I talked like that because of Mega Man 8. You can actually see Wily's castle in the background there. Wily was evil the whole time. Should have actually talked about that. In this game, the story is actually that Wily and Light are trying to find these power crystals to power their robot Gamma. So they're actually working together. So Wily is supposed to be a good guy in this game. But as you just saw, he obviously ain't. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. And now he stole all the crystals that we got from the Robot Masters. And he's going to use it Gamma for himself. Because Wily is a jerk like that. And again, we got some... This kind of reminds me of the Mega Man 2 castle a little bit. But it just doesn't look as... I don't know, it looks a little too dark for my liking. A little too blocky as well. And look at that E-Tank. This is what I'm talking about, guys. They're just going to give us E-Tanks just from the get-go. We got an extra life that literally all we had to do was just jump over a thing. And now we got this E-Tank where we also had to jump over the thing. These frickin' penguins are annoying me. But yeah, Wily. Not that intimidating, honestly. Or not that surprising that he's evil. Who would have thought? It's kind of like Crash Bandicoot 2 in that sense. the bad guy pretends to be a good guy. Yeah, get another E-Tank just twice in the same level. That never really happens. Rush. Coil. Mega Man 6 does get to these levels a little, kinda. Like where you get like so many E-Tanks by the time you get to the castles, and then the castles just give you a bunch of really helpful items. That's the reason why I think that Mega Man 5 is probably... It is my favorite one. Just because I like the difficulty of it. It's not too easy, but at the same time it's not difficult. And it's not very pandering either. It's not pandering like this game is. I think it's just good on its own merits. 6 is just too easy for me. The only cool thing about it is the rush items that you get. That's about it. And the music. The music's pretty good in 6 as well. Music's pretty good in this. Again, not as good as 2, but, you know, it's pretty up there. There's another badly placed Hammer Joe. Ow. Ow. Stop. Oh, man. I guess I should... Let me get a weapon out. Let me get... Actually, no, yeah, we went over that. It's not weak to him. Oh, man. Okay. The whole thing about NES games is that when you could aim diagonally, you would often move in that direction as well. Unless you're Legend of Zelda, in which, nope. You only got 4 directions. Yet I can throw my boomerang in 8 directions. Makes you wonder. Thank you, invisible blocks. And now we're at the first boss. Actually, I probably should get these. I will be needing rush stuff for later. Actually, what other weapons did I... We'll use hard knuckle. And we get a water boss, which is not really related to any Mega Man 1 boss, because in the castles, a lot of the bosses are based off of Mega Man 1 bosses. So here we get this water boss, which I guess is kind of supposed to be a reference to the one from the 3rd level in Wily's Castle in Mega Man 1, but there's nothing really related to it at all, really, though. So we got these air pocket things, which don't really do anything. They just push you around. There's no real point to getting hit by them, but the turtles get a lot faster. And you gotta... What the heck? Okay. And that was it, yeah. Yeah, it's easy enough. Just get the Shadow Blade and hit the turtles. Short levels. Ow. No, stop. Let me get up. Why do you put that one in the center if I'm going to end up being able to jump with the 3rd one anyway? Oh, come on. Come on. Let's see, what do I need? I'll get Shadow Blade out. I'm just saving up the energy for different parts of the level. As well as... That was weird. Different parts of the level, as well as the boss rush that happens at the end. Because there is still a boss rush. Yeah, we just fought a bunch of robot masters in fast succession, but doesn't matter. We still gotta fight the original 3 robot masters for here. Jump up. So we got plenty of extra lives. So we're doing just fine. And no issue here, just keep moving forward. Never mind. Keep moving forward and don't do what I did and slide instead of jump. And now we got these annoying guys again. Do remind me of Mega Man 2 with birds and the metal blades, but again, metal blades was a lot better and the birds were not nearly as annoying. So here we need to use Rush Jet again. So there's a couple of areas that we have to, you know, stop our progress just to get some items. Another E-Tank. I do like the levels in the... I do like the music in all these levels as well. Oh my god, there's so many of... Another E-Tank! Another one. Thanks. Because I totally needed that. And all that just to get over some spike pits. So, here we go again. Remember this guy? He's back, and now he looks slightly, you know, not nearly as threatening as the last time. Which one is he? He's weak to Hard Knuckle, so I need to get Hard Knuckle out. Went from 1 to 5 in no time at all. Oh yeah, and that's actually the other thing that makes this one a lot easier than Mega Man 1's, that you have E-Tanks and you can slide under the bottom ones. Well, not that one, but you know what I mean. These ones. These later ones. No, I'm trying to prove a point here. That one. And then shoot these things. Hope it hits them. And, yeah, no problem at all. Easy as heck. I probably won't use the rewind one on this one. Just because, again, it's easier. In 1, you had what you had. He's a lot bigger than in 1 as well, as you can tell. From his stance and all that. Yeah, and he also has this extra move. Which I do like. It makes it go faster. It's like, yeah, but now we know how to do stuff with our bosses. Let's do them. Let's use them. Because we've been here for... Nope, don't shoot that out. I want to save that energy. We're in an energy crisis. Ow. And... dang it. Oh, really? You can only shoot him once? Yeah, right. I shoot him again. There we go. Just needed to get closer. Yeah, way easier than freaking Mega Man 1. That's kind of the theme with all these levels. Just Mega Man 1, but easier. Great level music here. Let's get rid of the top man. The other top man. Rush Jet. I don't got much else to really say, though, about Mega Man 3. Like, all I could have really said has already been said in the original levels. And, it's just a long game. Like, it's kind of annoying. You got another E-Tank, thanks. Like, I really shouldn't be surprised by all this, but... Jeez, this is an easy level. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on? Again, it can't shoot downward. Alright, that's what you're doing to me. Slide. Wish I could save my energy for this one, but I can't. Oh, well, there's this. Nice, you're gonna have... Oh, okay, I thought there was a bottomless pit there. I don't need you. Don't know why they put you there. Here's this guy. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what much else to say on 3. Aside from it's the end of a trilogy. Man, they're just trying to pay it off. This is the Avengers to Mega Man. Even though it's not nearly that friggin' high level of epicness. Here's kind of a unique room. You can just jump. You know, just don't go too close to the sides. That's actually a lot easier than I've made it look. And we got to... Let's just see what's in those. Gonna be pointless, but who cares? Let me see. What do you got? What do you got in here? Show me what's in these cans. Nothing I can need. Swell. Or wasting more time. Oh yeah, no boss stores. I noticed that. Now we need snakes. Here's a fun fact for you. The real one that you need to shoot is the one that teleports in. So whatever one teleports in, like this one in the middle, just spam them. Once you find them, spam them with the snakes. That's it. That guy took like a whole minute to defeat in the first one. Hopefully this entire time it's not just me saying, oh, it's Mega Man 1 again. Except now I can carry even less. These weird guys that only show up in this level as well. Poor little dopey trash robots. Let's get some health. What's in here? E-Tank. Hey. And that's an optional one. That one, that's a random one. That one would not always be an E-Tank. So I just got lucky there. Come on, Rush Dog. Give me that one little bit of health. Now, go away. Go away before I run out of your energy. These guys are freaking weird, though. All they do is throw trash, but they'll always hit you somehow. Mostly because they always spawn in way too close, like this. Ow. They're dopey looking robots. And what's in this room? Ah. The boss rush. Probably starting in Mega Man 4 and onward, I'll probably cut these out. But I have a purpose for showing this one off, because much like in Mega Man 2 with Metal Man, these guys are weak to their own weapons. Maybe not to the extent of Metal Man and Mega Man 2, but still plenty stupid. There we go. So now so if you don't know their weaknesses, doesn't even matter. Just use their own weapon against them. Let's get Sparkman. I haven't used Sparkman at all this entire time. Now we get to actually show it off. I forget if you can actually charge it up, can you? Okay, well this one I'm doing terribly at because I'm just using it without actually aiming it. Yeah, that was wonderful. Now let's use your actual weakness then. Again, you still should probably be careful. Unless it's a one-shot, then you don't need to be careful, but you know. I actually do want to see what Top Man is like with his own weapon. Probably not going to do anything. Again. It's kind of pointless. Die. Die. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for being weak to your own weapon. Alright, Top Man. Let's see what your own pure way. How you freaking pronounce it? I don't remember how to pronounce it. Your little spinamajig does. What does it do? Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Now, it's a good thing I had already defeated Shadow Man, because then actually I probably should. It's a good thing I did that. I probably should save it. If I had not already defeated Shadow Man, then I'd be screwed, because I wouldn't have his weakness. Because Top Man's weapon just sucks that much. It's like they didn't really. I don't know if they really bug tested that or not. That's terrible. I can't even use it on him, and it didn't really even do any damage to him either. It's like it registered that I used it, but it didn't do any damage to him. It's freaking lame. Lame weapon. Alright. Ah, I already have your weapon. I might as well use it. Even though you're probably even more weak to your own weakness than this. Let me see. Alright, now I'll get his actual weakness out. The hard Metal Man is weak to the magnets again. What do we got here? Gemini Man, let's hit you with your laser. Let's see if the laser works. Run into your own laser, you jerk. Why do you have the ability to stop in midair? Okay, I keep messing around. Gemini Man back. Again, gotta be careful. don't want to use up too much of it. Go away so I can shoot another one. Thank you. And now I don't have anything for Needleman. But I do actually have his own weapon I can use. So I'll just do that. Oh, you're not even weak to Needleman, so I don't even care. Let me see. He's weak to Sparkman, actually, which I don't have any more of. So we will use Magnet Man. And again, I can easily defeat him without his weakness anyway. Yeah, I don't have any of his weaknesses now. So many people playing Octopath Trailer. Or Traveler Trailer. What am I talking about? The game's been out for a while. Honestly, that game didn't take nearly as long to come out as I thought it would. Because, I recall it being, like, it was announced as a, like, around the time that the Switch was coming out. And it came out just a couple of days ago. So about a year. It took about a year to come out, so. At least I think it's been about a year, yeah. That's pretty neat. I've yet to try it out. I had the demo for it. It was pretty alright. I don't know, I'm really picky with my RPGs. My turn-based RPGs. I want to say that I really like them because, like, you know, how simple they are. Well, they're not really simple, but I don't know, I very rarely ever beat any real turn-based RPGs that aren't Mario related. I still have yet to beat a Final Fantasy game. Alright, got Needleman. So who are you weak to again, Gemini Laser? Thank you for jumping into it. And we will use your own weakness on you. There we go. Your own weapon on you. Everything is a weakness in this game. And the boss door is just right over here. And this is like probably the one time ever. Actually, no, I need to. What am I doing? I need to get Hardman out. Because the final boss is actually weak to Hardman. Get an extra life. That's just there. This is probably like the one time ever in a Mega Man game where you don't actually beat the level. Where you leave the level without having to beat a boss. Hardman again. Actually, Magnet Man would be good as well. What do we got here? I think these are always guaranteed to be, energy capsules. Just because how the level is designed. So I need Top Man. Well, never mind. That destroyed my theory. So I need Hardman out again. I guess there's a section. I need a... I forget where I'm hitting. It's been a while since I've actually gone this far. You're supposed to be able to defeat him before he even comes online. Okay, also, I want to bring up, because I was actually uploading the previous two parts of the Mega Man Marathon, and I noticed that the Wily levels, the Wily bosses, had really weird frame rate issues to the point where some of the projectiles weren't even showing up on the screen. And that was something I had not seen in the actual game. But I saw them in the playback, and I was like, what the heck is going on here? Nope, I'm not dying to this. This guy is plenty easy. Then again, most of the bosses in this game are plenty easy. There we go. We beat the game. Twas the end of it. Die, Wily. Whoa. Joke's on you, Mega Man. Now we just go straight down, even though we don't actually move that far. So now Top Man, which is just open. So yeah, look at all this stuff. I don't know why they gave you a health power up there. Let me see what's in here. Wow, I got a lot of stuff in here. I don't need any of this, but I'm gonna get it anyway. Just for the sake of like saying, yeah, I beat the game with all this weapon energy. Check it out. Get spark. Rush jet. Shoot, I need to get rush jet. I'm doing all this joking around. I need rush jet. Who cares about Gemini laser? I certainly don't. Actually, there's a, for those people that have probably played Mega Man 8-bit Deathmatch, which essentially is a Doom clone, but Gemini laser and that's actually pretty good. Like literally, especially in a small corridor, it's actually really good to use. Alright, I think that's it then. I got all the rush jet I really do need. And I got all those power-ups that I don't really need. I got, wait a minute, wait. 10 lives? Oh my god, this game actually tells you how many lives you have past the 1 digit. Usually it just caps off at 9, wow. That's interesting, I never noticed that before. Huh. I'm learning a lot about this game. Maybe it's a good thing I'm doing this marathon, otherwise I would not have known that. Yeah, we're playing Mega Man X5 now. So, this guy is easy to defeat. He has an R on his head because of Dr. Wright. Let me see. Wait a minute. Actually, no, you gotta I just realized, no, you gotta defeat this thing first, and then... Okay, I'm being stupid right now. Yeah, I just use rush type to get up here. That defeats the first half of it. Then you get this section right here. And now let's see if Top Man will finally work. Nope, that's not how it works. Oh, come on. Really now? That's how you're gonna be, huh? What the heck is this? Huh? Did I glitch out the game? Let me see what else he's weak to. Is he weak to anything else? Nope. Because now it's just killing me on... That's not supposed to happen, though. Let me see what happens if I do this. Nope, that's not weak to it either. Wow, so you would have to use Top Man. Who back in the day would know to do that? It's the lamest weapon in the whole game. Let me see. Yeah, because now I can't do it. How is this? I'm trying to one-shot. I mean, like, I should... There we go. There we go. Wow, this one took 2 hours. Almost 2 hours to do. I kind of want to make this a two-part. Then again, I beat Sonic Forces in like 4 hours or whatever, and I still uploaded that in one part. Oh, I wonder who it is. Where's Dr. Wily? Oh no, too late. What do you mean, oh no, too late? Epilogue. There's an epilogue? Where's the prologue? Where's the rest of where's the other 2 acts? Mega Man, you've regained consciousness. I found you lying here when I arrived. I probably shouldn't be doing Dr. Light's voice. I wonder who brought you here. Whistle. IBM computer. This whistle. It must have been Proto Man. In 2 words. I can't do an Elmer Fudd. Dr. Wright. This is the only game where he's called Dr. Wright. And 2 he's called Light. I don't know why they call him Wright in this one. Elect Man. More callbacks to Mega Man 1. Disposal Robot. So he's not a fireman. Ground Disruption Robot. Antarctic Investigation Robot. Wilderness I thought he was a construction robot. Timber felling. He looks angry. Pouty. Housekeeping robot because she's a girl. Former assistant to Dr. Wright. I almost miscalled him Dr. Light. New robot prototype brother of Mega Man. That's all he's known for. He's one of those brothers. He's one of those guys that's just... Yeah. Are you the brother of Mega Man? Yes. Yes, I am. That's not all I'm known for. I also have the scarf. I have the shield. I'm neither a good guy nor a bad guy. I'm just Proto Man. I'm Blues. And of course, we got the Robot Masters who were created and designed by fans. Congratulations, guys. You created some adequate Robot Masters. But that was Mega Man 3. If you couldn't tell by the repeated graphic that's in the background, the one that doesn't have the weird glitch near the bottom half of the screen. It's an adequate game, you know, it's not as good as 2. Apart from it being really long and reusing a bunch of stuff and just not having any levels or Robot Masters that are as interesting as the ones in 2. It's just not it's an okay game. It's just okay. That's all I can really say. It did have some really interesting stuff in it, like the introduction of Rush, the introduction of the slide maneuver, which are some staples in the games. Has the best version of Rush Jet. I will say that. Gets really easy by the end. It's a lot faster at the end, and all the little attentions to the first 2 Mega Man games are kind of cute as well. The game could have been a little bit better, though. That's what I was thinking. I don't know if they were trying to replicate the magic they had with 2 or whatever, but yeah, Mega Man 3. It was okay. I don't play it that often, but now we can finally say that we beat that. That's a... Oh yeah, we can go backwards. It's just fun to be able to do that. In the credit sequences especially. But yeah, that's Mega Man 3. Next time around we're going to be playing 4. Which is a lot better than 3. It's probably going to take not almost 2 hours. Not almost an hour and 50 minutes. I was surprised it lasted that long. But yeah. It's nice playing the game again. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you liked what you're seeing. You know, if you want to continue seeing the Mega Man games. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one.